Hello everybody. So my first time reloading, I'm kind of a inventive sort of a guy, and I haven't gotten my little powder buddy yet, or my little measuring container that I'll use for powder. Take a shot of this, Victoria. My videographer, my beautiful daughter, my little girl, Victoria. So this is the powder. And the thing is, I want a very specific load. Now come back onto this bullet here, this casing. I want a specific load. I'm looking for 3.5 grains of powder. So the question is, how do I do that? How do I get ready and measure these out? Simply enough. I have a scale. Come look at the scale here, honey. So here's my powder scale. And I have checked the powder scale and confirmed that I want to make that flat. I've confirmed that the powder scale is operational. Now, let's get the scale here. No, back a little bit. Let me work in here. Good. That's perfect. Okay, so I turn it on. All I have to do is zero it out. But why not just use my bullet casing for my measure? Put it on. Let's set it to, it looks like it's set for grains, so that's good. I could either do it in grams or grains. It's a bullet spent. The primer is still inside the casing. So we're just going to set that to grains, and we're going to zero it out. So now, nothing here. By taking this zeroed out device, okay, step back a little bit, come over here, and going to my Dillon Square Deal B here, and just using, let's get a picture of this, just using on this device stage 2 with the powder, I'm going to slide that under there. I've already got gunpowder up in the hopper. Lots of gunpowder in there. And I've got a setting, and it should be set good. It came set up pretty good already. A little shout out to Walter Hornby with his amazing company there. And I'm just going to dispense the powder into the round like so. Now, if I'm correct, since I've already zeroed out my weighing device, I'm looking for 3.5 grains of powder. Bam! There we go. It was off a little. Well, see, it looks like it's 3.4 now. If I'm not happy with that, it's bouncing between the two. Okay, back up a little bit. I can then go to my powder flow adjust, and I can just give it a little tweak. Just a tiniest little, just moved it just a hair. Now I can take that, and I can pour the powder. It helps to mention that I really banged this up good. That's powder in this case, but I really did, pound it good, clean it out, give it a little scrubbing, so I don't have to worry about spent powder from the primer in there. But there's my zeroed out. There's my zeroed out measuring, and I'm going to take my zeroed out measure, and I'm going to run it through stage 2 again for the powder, and I'm just going to apply that case-driven powder. Here we go. Measure it out to see how she does, and 3.4. I don't know, I must not have, I gave it tweaked the wrong way, I think. So make sure that I'll just give it just a hair more. Let's try that again. So here we go. We'll just put that back into the powder just to get rid of it, and we'll try this again. And you can run until you're happy with your measure. But this eliminates the need to transfer it a couple of times into different containers. Oh, I'm reducing that every time I turn it. Okay, let me go back here. Let me adjust this one more time. Just a little adjustment like so. That's a 1/16 of a turn. That's sure not much. Doesn't need a half turn or a quarter turn. Just a 1/16 of a turn. And here we go. If you want to catch me doing this. See, I can do as many of these as I need like this. And Let's check her out. Man, I'm really not doing. It's not changing very much, but you can just play with it. That's the beauty of it. I can play with it until I'm happy. And I don't have to transfer it over and around too many times. And just keep going at it till I'm happy. Let's see what we got now. 3.4. We're getting there. I want 3.5. So let's just give it another little squitch of a turn.
Can I go?
I think squitch is a real word. And you just go like this until you're done. It would be nice to see 3.5 before I wear out my videographer, but we're going to let her go after we check this out. Oh, 3.4, we're almost there. Let's just give it just another, squitch of a turn. That's my word, squitch. And you can wiggle this up and down, back and forth, load, check, until 3.5, until you're happy. So there you go. Just for hacking the process, just trying to make it a little easier instead of measuring the powder, dumping the powder, measuring the powder, dumping it back in. I think that's the quickest, surest, and easiest way to go. And thanks for listening.